This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Clemson Tigers against the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. A tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense making their way on the field to open this game. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
Got a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12. They're trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Jackson. He's past the marker and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up with a first down at the 41.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
They told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defense
swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. Looks like it's their senior quarterback, the last guy they can afford to lose. We'll get an update from Holly as soon as we can. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Makes it look easy. The breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Sun Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You've got to change up the looks. You've got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here comes the pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Sun Devils are getting cash in here in the red zone. The back's got it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good...
He's got a crease. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Ball handed off. He's got open space. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Got it open, hits him right in stride. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that.
And he's in! Touchdown, Clemson!
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense if they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles. He's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line of game, moves the chains for a 1st down.
5-yard pickup on 1st down. He sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. From the shotgun, drops back, throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Warren. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. And following the play, we get a stoppage. There's an injured Clemson Tiger on the field. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical. Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over to the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. It's Arizona State in front, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different? Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Makes the catch. It's Sellers. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing off play action. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Movement here from the tight end. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic, and you get right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Defense gets them down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. Tailback with another carry. Got an opening here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Now, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
He goes out of bounds after getting inside the 35. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
I love that they're attacking more down the field, these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense is still clicking.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 10.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And he'll be brought down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And they spend the timeout now after gaining the first down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And there,
it's caught. He's breaking free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Clemson calls their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense.
It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Sun Devils now spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now we get a timeout. Arizona State using their 2nd of the half. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And now the Tigers will take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is
sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. That's a nice pitch and catch, but there is a penalty marker on the play. Will it stand? And the huge game is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Touchdown, ASU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First and 10 play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win. Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is...
He's got space. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the Sun Devils with first and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Over the middle, it's Winston. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pressure's on. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. After the sack on first down, it's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Coming after him. He's got the first and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy's in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides in.
The pass rush gets home.
The mentality of a quarterback once you hit the red zone has to change, and taking a sack like that, you just don't want to do it. You're obviously putting yourself in a more difficult situation in this down and distance, and any yardage that you lose makes the potential field goal a tougher attempt.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's complete. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great catch and run for 6.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson, 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled short of the first down. He's getting 4th and 1. The Tigers will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie.
He's got a crease. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And they'll give it to the back.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense. They have not gotten many stops today at all, and here they finally get a stop, but what does it really do for you? You're down by, what, 4 or 5 possessions?
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short for the 7th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. And now the handoff. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 10.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.